What is up, everyone? Hi! I am Arian Borgonia, and I just turned 18 last July 4 and currently reside in Muntinlupa City. I'm a first-year college student in Philippine State College of Aeronautics studying the Bachelor of Science in Aviation Tourism, major in Tourism Management. Now let's move on to the next part wherein I'll introduce my precious family to you guys. There goes my mom, the strongest woman I've ever known. Here's my dad, a very hardworking and a strong man in the whole world. There goes my brother, a very annoying, just kidding, he is a caring and a concerned sibling. He always checks up on me even though sometimes we fight, which is common to siblings, right? So here are the traits and the knowledge that my family and instructors provided and shaped me as a person in order for me to develop and grow. First one is to not rely on anyone but also work on it yourself. In simple terms, be independent. This is actually a hard one to practice, knowing that it is not always that I do everything all by myself, but I'm working on it. Because there are instances wherein I need other people in order to step forward in life. In school, especially in the midst of a pandemic where education is only derived online and modular, I was taught that it is not always that teachers will spoon-feed the knowledge to the students. We are also responsible to practice self-studying and not rely on them all the time. It shaped me to be independent and have a stable self-confidence, which will empower my self-being. Next is to be considerate. My family shaped me to be considerate in a way that I think of others as well, making sure that my decision is in favor not just to me, but to every single one that is involved in the situation. This is actually a trait of mine that I'm really proud of because not everyone has it. Next is to never be biased. Being biased is very unfair when making judgments, and it just reflects a person to be immoral. My family and instructors taught me to see both sides of the situation before even making a judgment. I do not judge quickly, especially when I only know one side. Next is to go out of your comfort zone. This is what my family and also the school institution wants me to do, and I admit that I'm trying my best to do it. It is just that it's new and I'm not used to it, which makes me uncomfortable in the situation. But I'm willing to work with it. Next is to think outside of the box. I was taught not to be afraid of being different and unique. It is actually a strength that I should empower and embrace as a person. Last but not the least, think not only twice, but 100 times before making and coming up with a decision. There was a webinar in the school that was handled last Sunday about drug awareness and prevention towards drug-free communities, and it became an eye-opener to me. The guest speaker shared an experience of her friends wherein his life was ruined and completely changed by just one simple decision. It affected his whole lifestyle, which makes me think that these traits of thinking wisely is not a need, but a must. That sums up all of the traits and knowledge that my family and instructors taught and shaped me as a person. Thank you so much for your time and attention. Again, I am Arian Cherizze Borgonia, and see you on my next vlog.